If you are watching this video for the first time, make sure you are subscribing to Anantalakshmi Academy. Once you click on the subscribe button, you will see a bell icon. If you click on that bell and click on all, you will get to know whenever I upload a video. This will send you a notification. Hello everybody, welcome back to Anantalakshmi Academy. Today we are going to discuss the famous Pythagoras theorem, or also known as Bhaudhayan theorem, in similar triangles. Even before to this video, we have also covered various theorems like basic proportionality theorem, converse of the basic proportionality theorem, and solved exercise 8.1. Later on we have solved the criterion for similar triangles like SSS, AAA, SAS, and then solved exercise 8.2. And even just before this Pythagoras theorem, we have covered the areas of similar triangles concept, and now later on we solved 8.3, and after that we are at Pythagoras theorem. If you have not gone through those earlier videos, please go through them so that you will have a better understanding of this video. Alright, so let us jump into the Pythagoras theorem or Bhaudhayan theorem statement. Okay, this is a theorem 8.8 in your textbook. In a right angle triangle, the square of length of the hypotenuse AC square is equal to sum of the squares of the lengths of other two sides. That is what Pythagoras theorem states. So for us, given triangle ABC is a right angle triangle and angle B is equal to 90 degrees, we are supposed to prove that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That is what is mentioned, right? Square of length of hypotenuse is AC square. Sum of the squares of lengths of other two sides is AB square and BC square. Coming to the construction part, I just draw a line from B to D such that BD is perpendicular to AC. Okay, let us jump into the proof part. Okay, in triangle, here we have two triangles, ADB and BDC. First I am going to solve with in triangle ADB and triangle ABC. What is common for both of them? Angle A is equal to angle A. Alright, and angle B is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degrees. Isn't it? So by AA similarity, what am I going to say? From this similarity, we can say that triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. When two triangles are similar, the ratios of their sides are also equal. So this is ABC and this is ADB. For your simplification purpose, I just turned it round like this. D is the right angle here, B is the right angle here. Okay? Okay. Now, the ratios of the sides, which is nothing but AB by AD is equal to AC by AB. Okay. What does this give us? AB square is equal to AC into AD. Let us call this as equation number 1. Okay. Now, let us look at the other triangle BDC. Okay. In triangle BDC and triangle ABC, angle C is common and angle B is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degrees in both the triangles. This is common. Angle C is common in both the triangles. This one, and angle B is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degrees. Alright, by again AA similarity. By AA similarity, what am I going to write? This triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. So triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. Again, when two triangles are similar, the ratio of their sides are equal. So here we have ABC like this, and we have BDC like this. Okay, right angled at B, right angled at D. Okay, so now when the triangles are similar, the ratio of their sides is equal. So here I am going to write it as BC by CD is equal to BC by CD is equal to AC by BC. AC by BC. From here, if you do the cross multiplication, that becomes BC square is equal to AC into CD. Okay. From in triangle BDC and ABC, angle C is common to them. Angle B is equal to angle D is equal to 90 degrees. By AA similarity, we said two triangles are similar. Once they are similar, the ratio of their sides is equal. And hence, from there, we got the second equation, BC square is equal to AC into CD. So, what am I going to do? Adding equation 1 and equation 2. Let us see what do we get. AB square plus BC square is equal to AC into AD plus AC into CD. If you get AC outside, since this is common, AD plus CD. AD plus CD is nothing but again AC. AC into AC this becomes, that is nothing but AC square. Okay, that is nothing but AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. So, I am going to write it as AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Is that what we need to prove? Yes, required to prove is same as the final term which we have figured out. Hence, proved. So, what did we do? Here, we just draw a perpendicular from B to AC such that it makes a right angle, and then we showed that ADB is similar to ABC and got the ratios and equation 1. Then BDC is similar to ABC and got the equation 2. By summing up those two equations, we got the result. Okay, now that we are done with the Pythagoras or Bhaudhayan theorem, let's jump into the next theorem, which is nothing but the converse of Pythagoras theorem. Here we have the converse of the Pythagoras theorem, which is 8.9 theorem in your textbook, which states that in a triangle, if square of the length of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of the lengths of the other two sides, which is nothing but our AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, then the angle opposite to the first side, angle opposite to AC, is a right angle and the triangle is a right angle triangle, is what he was saying. Okay, let us consider two triangles. So, what is given? Given if the square of length of a side is equal to, let me construct a triangle ABC first, ABC, right angle at B. What is given? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square is given. Now, they are asking us to prove that opposite to the first side is a right angle, which is nothing but angle B. RTB is nothing but, what is it? Angle B is equal to 90 degrees. How do we prove this? How do we prove this? By considering one more triangle, PQR, such that AB is equal to PQ and the QR is equal to BC. Okay, let me write the construction part. The construction is done in such a way that construct triangle PQR such that, how should we construct? AB is equal to PQ and QR is equal to what? BC. Since this is also a right angle triangle, okay, we are going to mimic this triangle as PQR. Okay, now let us jump into the proof. Now, PQR is also a right angle triangle. For a right angle triangle, we have a Pythagoras theorem, right? So, in triangle PQR, from Pythagoras theorem, what can we say? PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. But in the construction we said AB is equal to PQ and QR is equal to BC, right? So, this becomes AB square plus BC square. PR square is equal to AB square plus BC square. But what is given for us? AC square is equal to, AB square plus BC square, since given. If you consider this as 1 and consider this as 2, from 1 and 2, what can we write? Since the RHS are equal, LHS must be equated. So PR square is equal to AC square, which if you cancel the squares on both sides, this becomes AC is equal to PR. Okay. Now that we got AC is also equal to PR. AC is equal to PR. AB is equal to PQ. QR is equal to BC. So all three sides of the two triangles are equal. So by what is the theorem? What is the similar criteria? Now since three sides are equal, I am going to consider SSS. By SSS criterion, we can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. When two triangles are similar, their corresponding angles also should be equal. So angle B is equal to angle Q. But what is angle Q? Nothing but 90 degrees. We constructed a triangle such that this is a right angle triangle. Okay, construct a right angle triangle since there is a right angle. But what is angle Q? Is equal to 90 degrees, which in turn indicates that angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Hence, proved. Okay. For the converse, what is given? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square is given. We have to figure out that angle B is equal to 90 degrees. So, we took a right angle triangle mimicking ABC such that PQ is equal to AB and QR is equal to BC. From there, we applied the Pythagoras theorem and proved that AC is equal to PR. Since the corresponding three sides are equal by SSS, we proved that ABC is similar to PQR. And since the sides are in equal ratio, angles must be equal. Angle B is equal to angle Q, and hence angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Isn't it? So that is about converse of the Pythagoras theorem, which is 8.9 in your textbook. So I do not want to prolong this video further. This video just consists of Pythagoras theorem and its converse. So if you like the explanation, please do like, share and subscribe to Ananthalakshmi Academy. Also pass this to your 10th classmates or any relatives of yours in or any relatives who are studying 10th class. Alright. Thank you for watching.